Well, hi everyone. So today we're actually at another boat show. Surprise, surprise. This time we are at the Stuart Boat Show. And the only time we've ever been to Stuart for a show was actually the Trawler Fest.
But we'll link that episode down below.
Yeah, this looks quite a bit bigger, as you can see. So we're going to go check out the show and see if we find something. Come along. One thing I've noticed right away, this is the way they've got this set up, is they have a ton of vendors. Lots and lots of tents. So if you are looking for things from bilge systems to supplies to hats, they have it all. These are cool. They're like fishing boats. Flat. Like a bass fisher.
So as Allie said, when you first walk into the show, they have vendors to the left and lots of trailer boats to the right. These are mostly small, sub 25-foot fishing boats.
Here's a funny thing though. We've walked down this street, we've walked and saw tents. We're now looking at a map, Scott is, because we don't know where we are. We can't find the boats.
I think we go that way.
Oh, you think we go this way? Okay, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we walk down there. It's gonna get really windy here about noon, 45-mile-an-hour gusts. So we're trying to speed this up. Just past the boiled peanuts, we find the boat show. As you can see, it is so breezy. The goal is that we can hopefully find a couple examples of a loop boat. But right now, obviously, this is all center consoles and not what we're looking for. So maybe up ahead. We're not sure. No, it doesn't loop around. It's wide open, Scott. Well, maybe it does. We'll see. So behind me is a Sabre. There's a couple Sabres. But the thing about the Sabres is they don't have a flybridge. And so for us, it doesn't make sense to do one without a flybridge. But we do love Sabre. They're great boats. So this is a Pacific Mariner. We've actually done a couple boats, or one boat at least, called Denton. This is his. But there's no way to view it.
Yeah.
There's no way to hop on. It's so windy, if you know, and it's getting dark. Dark and gloomy, like really fast.
I still like that. Coming to these smaller shows really emphasizes the difference between boating in Florida and the Pacific Northwest. As you can see, here it's all about the center consoles and fishing, whereas in the Pacific Northwest, it's more about bow riders and cabin cruisers. This has made it a challenge for Allie and myself to not only adjust to this style, but also find the right boat for us. But before we gave up all hope to find a potential loop boat at this show, we came across Angels Only, a 40-foot 2007 Mainship trawler. The Mainship is a perfect loop boat, just the right size, not too big, not too small. I like that it has the look and feel of a trawler, but being a bit more up-to-date in features, fixtures, and systems. I like the look of the wood trim you usually see on trawlers, but as anyone who has had one will tell you, it is a lot of work to maintain. So having the stainless steel handrails was a nice plus. The bow featured a covered windlass flanked by a couple of storage lockers. Along the starboard, we have a pilot door to assist with single-handed docking and wide walkways on either side of the boat. The interior is a comfortable mix of modern appliances and furniture while still offering the warmth and comfort of lots of woodwork. The helm station is wrapped in wood and features a Raymarine electronics cluster with the throttle to the right and the bow and stern thrusters to left. Down below, there's a small cabin to port with 2 single berths and a lot of storage. There is a day head to starboard featuring a separate shower stall, sink, and electric toilet. And finally, the primary captain with V-berth to forward. Again, plenty of storage and shared access with the day head. And of course, depending upon your point of view, having only a single head may be a deal breaker for you. A quick stop in the galley before heading up to the flybridge, we find a TV, a good-sized fridge freezer, oven and cooktop, microwave, and a large double stainless steel sink. Now, heading to the flybridge, the stairs leading up are a nice compromise between the typical trawler vertical ladder and a more relaxed step of a cabin cruiser. There's plenty of room to the aft of the upper deck to enjoy a sundowner while barbecuing on the grill. The mast provides easy access to your electronics and is short enough for the loop. One thing Allie and I both agreed upon was the flybridge. It is large and fully enclosed, a total must for us. The helm station is basically a mirror of the inside helm station and offers plenty of great visibility. If you'd like to learn more about Angels Only, we'll have a link to the listing in the description and the specs at the end of the episode.
Not a ladder. It's nice in here. I like it in here because it's covered, fully enclosed, which is what you want. Oh, it's interesting how the table folds up this way, so the seating goes this way, rather than usually the table will go, fold up that way. That's nice.
Unfortunately, Angels Only was the only loop boat we came across at the show. And as the weather and wind continued to get worse, we decided to make a beeline to the exit.
Well, that was probably one of the shortest boat shows.
Yeah.
There were 2 to 3 docks-ish. Mainly
center console.
Fishing boats. There was one Pacific Mariner we definitely wanted to see, but it was so far away we couldn't even get to it.
See this B-roll.
We did like it was called an Angel. I don't know what it's called. You'll see the tour. And right in our price range, $219, definitely a loop boat. It was a single engine, and he was saying, don't get caught up on a single engine because
it's a trawler.
It's a trawler, and if you keep your fuel clean, you won't have any issues. So, I'm glad we came up. We're also rushing because, as you can see, the weather, it's gonna hit, and it's gonna hit hard, fast, and we don't want to get caught in it.
No.
So, I'm glad we came up to it for the first time.
Oh yeah.
You too?
Don't know until you try.
We're looking for a loop boat. They didn't really have any. They're all too tall or whatever. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
Leave your comments down below. Hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell.
We've got Miami coming up, so those videos will be coming up here shortly. See you guys.